the main card for the Ultimate Fighter finale. First up in the women's bantamweight division, the Happy Warrior Roxanne Modafferi versus Raquel Rocky Pennington.
Raquel Pennington is a member of Team Tate. Much like me, she tells people she's an aspiring doctor who is in med school. Unlike me, she actually is. She also trains out of Colorado Springs under Mark Fiore, who is the same famed trainer that prepared UFC champion Matt Hughes.
$135.
$135 for Raquel Pennington. And her opponent also making her UFC debut, Roxanne Modafferi.
Nicknamed the Happy Warrior, Modafferi might go down as the most well-liked contestant in the history of the Ultimate Fighter. She's been doing this since 2003, long before women's MMA was cool, and she calls fighting in the UFC an honor and a dream.
$134.
$134 for Roxanne Modafferi. And we stay in the women's bantamweight division. Next up, Jessamine the Gun Duke versus Peggy the Daywalker Morgan.
The 6'1" Morgan is an adjunct professor of composition and literature at Southern New Hampshire University. She also has a master's in literature. She doesn't know how far she'll go in her MMA career, but she says she's going to give it, dare I say, the old college try.
$136.
$136 for Peggy Morgan. And her opponent, Jessamine Duke.
Jessamine Duke stands at 5 feet and 11 inches tall, but tomorrow night, for the first time in her entire mixed martial arts career, she will compete with an athlete who is even taller than that at 6'1" and her opponent. Now, Jessamine not only trained with Ronda Rousey as part of The Ultimate Fighter, but outside of production, they're teammates as well, which means look for the arm.
135.5.
135.5 for Jessamine Duke. All right, now we get to the Ultimate
Bryant, Chael Sonnen, and Michael Bisping here in Los Angeles.
And now we get to the first ever Women's Ultimate Fighter Bantamweight Final. Juliana Pena versus Jessica Rakoczy.
All right, Chael, going into this fight, Jessica Rakoczy is the underdog. Do you see it that way?
You know, Rakoczy can box, and she can box better than just about anybody in the UFC, men and women, at least if you're looking at her resume, an 8-time national champion. I do believe that they've got it wrong. I think she should be the favorite on grit and on skill.
For the record, guys, that's Dewey Cooper that is with her. He is a K1 fighter. He's her trainer and very decorated man himself.
As you said, Chael, she definitely has the boxing credentials. I think it all comes down to how much has she worked on her takedown defense and submission defense. But I think ultimately the boxing will be the tale.
$132.
$132 for Jessica Rakoczy. And her fellow finalist, the Venezuelan vixen, Juliana
Jessica Rakoczy has said that she hopes to fight at flyweight one time, as you see there, 132. She can make it down to 125 pretty easily. And here we have Juliana Pena, Michael, the favorite going into this fight.
Yeah, that's right. The thing that impressed me with Pena was that, you know, she wasn't afraid to fight. She wasn't afraid to get inside the pocket and land combinations. Often, with the small gloves, people like to get in, land one shot and move away. She definitely wants it. She's a gritty, tough, well-rounded fighter, and she's going to certainly take the fight to Rakosa.
Yeah, I think the real question is, can she get her down to the ground? I don't believe that Pena's going to want to go fisticuffs with Rakosa.
Absolutely not.
134.
134 for Juliana Pena.
Nothing like a good face-off here. The women always seem to like to get along, unless, of course, it's Ronda Rousey doing it. I tell you, both these girls look like they're in great shape. Looks like they had good training camps. Good fight on our hands tomorrow night.
All right, now we get to our main event. 3 rounds in the lightweight division. They run it back.